Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome back to the fifth and final candidate in Lyte's Spring Break, Rogue Legacy. So here we are in the easy tutorial level, showing a tiny bit of backstory, because clearly sepia tone means we're in the past. But we can still collect money, why not? Old day to jump higher. No tables for you. I don't know who you are, but you get no tables. Now, this is a roguelite that it has procedurally generated levels, and it's in the vein of, I'd say, ghouls and goblins, goblins and ghosts, those hard as nails, run around and kill things and try not to get touched at all sorts of platformers. But it's got a bit of an interesting twist that we will get to certainly in this episode because, well, it's hard to avoid the twist. Unless you're incredibly skilled. Oh. Which, clearly, I am not. Out of all of the games, I have a feeling this one, all of the games that I've auditioned, this one will likely be the most difficult. And if you loved watching people struggle, well, this is the one for you. Ooh, stained glass. And skeletons. Why, hello, King! Why, goodbye, King! So, here we are, starting our legacy. We got a good old dummy here that we can hit forever, but let's continue onward. Basically, we have run, jump, and slay. We go into our dungeon, and it works on building it. Now, I might sound like I'm shouting because the music is a little loud for me. I'll turn it down for you guys in post. But I will try to talk at a reasonable level. We can look in here. Journal entry 1. Treason! An assassin has wounded my father, the king. To bring order back to the kingdom, he has sent my siblings and I on a quest to save him. Together, we will venture into the cursed woods and enter Castle Hamson. This cursed castle has stood on the edge of the woods since time immemorial. But rumors say that within it dwells an item which will cure any ailment. Tonight, I will get a head start over my brothers and sisters and set forth on my quest while they lay asleep. To fail this quest would be an embarrassment to my name. Well, prepare to be embarrassed. Man who holds his sword really high. Supposing I'm the prince. I have no particular evidence that I am indeed the prince. Okay, so we've got several directions we can go. I always choose left. So here we are. We've got a nice little fireplace and some flaming death and spike traps. I'm gonna avoid those for now and go down. Zombie! And flamey ghost things. We've got a decent amount of knockback, so we don't have to worry too much about things getting in our face right at the beginning. But in general, you don't want to get hit at all. We've got 100 hit points, but everything deals significant damage. And if they get all up in your grill, they could kill you all at once. Why, hello, shaky portrait. You were gonna try to kill me. You're still trying to kill me! Ah! There we go. So that was 2 hits, and we're down to half our health. Okay, so that's just a clown. That one's shaken, so that one's a villain. Once you get the patterns of the enemies down, it probably won't be as bad. I've just started. I don't really know. Hiya! So, we're doing fairly well. Oh, spiky pit trap. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. That was real bad damage. Oh, lovely. Jump over that. I do not like this at all. Oh, and I landed on the spikes and died. But that was just Sir Lee slipping and impaling on spikes. So, well, that's a shame. But Sir Lee had an heir. That is the twist of this game. Sir Lee, the determined knight, from 730 to 760, had 3 children. Lady Stephanie, the barbarian, who was an ectomorph and electorophobic, which means chickens freak her out. And as an ectomorph, really thin, so I get knocked around quite a bit. But I've got a chakram. Sir Gouda, the barbarian, has irritable bowel syndrome. Yikes. And Lady Blair, the mage, has an eidetic memory, which is kind of nice, but is farsighted. And that's a lovely beard. For Lady Blair. But who are we to judge? Okay, so what do we think? Ectomorph and afraid of chickens? That actually sounds kind of fun. So, instead of just starting from scratch every time, you can unlock things and upgrade your people such that you can get through the game a bit easier. The goal is to get good enough at the platforming that you don't need to do any of this, and you just walk through the game. Our only choice is to open the smithy, so we either do that or we do nothing. So, let's do it. So, we have unlocked the smithy and we've built a bit of our castle. The blacksmith can build the finest equipment in the world, turning you into a veritably virtuous, violent villain vaporizer. Gathering blueprints will give him an even wider array of assorted armaments for your armory. Whew, alliteration. Unlock the smithy and gain access to fat loot. So, cardio, 60 gold to unlock, which we've got, or mana up, 60 gold to unlock. Well, given our propensity for death, I'm gonna take the health. And now we're out of gold, so it's time to go. And here we are, and now we've got a smithy.
Welcome, hero. Maybe you can help me. I used to be the greatest blacksmith in all the lands.
Of course you are. They're always the greatest blacksmith in the lands. It's never the worst blacksmith and they level up with you. No, they're always the best.
But one day the monsters of this castle attacked my smithy and stole all my blueprints.
Because, you know, he didn't memorize any of them.
Without those blueprints, I could only make cutlery and stuff. Please bring back any blueprints you find, and I can build the most amazing equipment ever. Ever! At a price, of course.
So, we've got some loot. Squire sword, plus weight, plus damage, lots of money to unlock. Lots of money. Lots of money. So, we need to get better at the game before we can unlock these things. Because you only get the money from a single run. Because whenever you try to enter the castle, Charon takes all of your cash. So you need to make it farther and get more money each time to be able to unlock the higher tiers. So it doesn't just walk you through the game. It's not like if you just keep putting in the hours. Whoa, bonies. Ah, Boney got me. Take that, Boney. Okay, that's not wiggling. Now, these guys don't seem too bad because... Hey, why are you... Controller axle. acts up a little bit sometimes. Ooh, money! They're not bad. They throw the bones over your head, and you're okay. Why, hello. I have a feeling he was about to cast a spell at me. Okay, so we've got various things doing various... Oh, that was no good. Hello, eye. So you need to do better each time. That's pretty much the moral of the story. You need to build up your skill as well as your stats. And if you get absurdly good at this game, you'll get to a point where you can get through pretty much everything without any assistance. Aha! We can kill them! They bleed! Well, bleeding might not be the right word for it, but they can be killed. Okay, so we've been that way, so let's go this way. Okay, spiky death trap. Oh, that was not good. I'll need to get used to... Okay, so... creepiest place in the entire castle found in the first episode. Hello, clown. And I'm fairly certain there is coulrophobia in this, so you'll get freaked out by the clown. Hi there. Let's see how good you are at your skills. You only get one shot, but it's free of charge. If you succeed, I'll give you a nice reward. Booyah. You get 5 axes to destroy as many targets as possible. Leave less than 10 standing and I'll give you a special prize. Care to give it a try? Okay, creepy clown. Okay. Now, how do we do this with the axes? Which button? Okay, not that button. Not that button. Ah! I see. Let's go like so. And now, like so. That was not good enough. So I need to get up there. So that was not particularly great. Oh! Incredibly profitable, though. You left more than 10 targets remaining. I guess you don't want the prize. Nerf. Yeah, I'm not sure I wanted your special prize, clown. Bye, clown. Wah, spiky ball trap. And over we go. Oh, Grey Knight. Oh, great fireball. Oh, that was no good. Oh, right, and we are very tiny. We are very small, very tiny people. Oh, man. So any hit sends us flying. And now we're dead. Need to pay more attention to my health. Lady Stephanie has been slayed by a Grey Knight, but Lady Stephanie did get quite a bit of cash. So now we get to choose another heir. And, there are genetics, so you're randomly likely to inherit various characteristics from your ancestors. Now, at the early part, I think there's additional randomness for the sake of getting people with, say, muscle weakness or ADHD. No knockback is terrible. From the little bit that I played, it is the worst thing I've found. OCD, I break everything anyway. 2 left hands can't cast spells properly. Ambilibious? Ambivalous? So, either no traits, or this one. Let's go for a mage with no traits. Now, we've got 480, so we can either upgrade Turn your knights into paladins, a ferocious forefront fighter. Press Y to block all incoming damage. Nice. That's actually pretty awesome. But I'm a mage right now, so that's probably not what I'm going to do. I need to save 250 for the blacksmith. We haven't been using much in the way of mana. We probably should fix that. So that's 180. That'll put us at 300. I approve. Apparently my math was a little bit off there. But here we are. 250 for this guy. 150 for that guy. 200 for that. Okay, so I was thinking about the blade because good defense is founded on a good offense. If you can kill everything before it hurts you, more power to you. And my feeling about this game is that the goal is to learn how to dodge things better. You need to be able to avoid the damage, not soak up the damage. Oh, we're a mage, so our health is pretty darn low. So, more important for us to be able to dodge things. Now. Aha! Okay. Ooh. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, there's that guy. And I missed him! Yeah, they've got a bit of a tell, so you know when they're gonna fire at you. Aw, I jumped right into that one. Gotcha! Yeah, so the spells are a bit important. I need to pay attention to that and use them more effectively, particularly as a mage. Hello, Boney. Let's go down. Now, I don't know if there's any predictability to the level generation. I don't know if certain rooms always appear certain ways. I'm not sure why that died. Now I need to time that jump just right. There we go. Zomble! Take that. And Haunted Portrait. I don't know if these things have real names. Ah. There we go. I need to decide whether or not to use the analog stick or the D-pad. I think the D-pad is better, less likely to send me in a direction I'm not anticipating. Ooh, journal entry.
Number 2. Though I'm the eldest child, I am not my father's favorite. I've always known he planned to leave me with nothing. But if I find the cure, everything will change. Victor will earn nothing less than the throne upon his passing. Upon my assumption, my wife and my children shall move back into the royal quarters, back to the royal city where we once again will be treated with the respect we deserve. No longer will we stand for the gossip and petty slander of my cousins. The other dukes shall bow as we pass. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I must keep my priorities clear. Conquer the castle, find the cure, collect my reward.
Okay, now there's a question mark on my mini-map. Which leads me to believe there's something weird going on here, but I don't know what. Oh, rocket launcher. Ooh, chicken! Chicken is important. Oh, right, it's a spike. Lady Henrietta has been slain by a spike tor, so things do have names. You just have to die to them to find out. Spike tor. So, as you can see, you can go through several runs pretty quickly. Now, apparently we had a recessive gene for gigantism, which has decided to become, well, The only thing we have in common. Hypergonadism.
You're permaroided. Attacks knock enemies further.
That sounds like fun. PAD, peripheral arterial disease. No foot pulse. That sounds bad. And Sir Teddy. Now, I don't want to be the mages just yet. Even though they have the ranged attacks, I kind of like being up close and personal. It'll help me to learn the game better and dodge better. Let's see, 200 should be enough for me to upgrade some of my equipment. So we got the sword. That's 150. That's 200. So magic plus 5 versus health plus 20. I'll take the health plus 20. We didn't plan well enough, so we've got 90 left over, which is unfortunate, but unavoidable. Well, I probably could have avoided it. But here we go. We'll give the money to Charon. Charon, however you feel like pronouncing it. And move on. Now, the gigantism makes us a bigger target. It might make us less able to be knocked back, but man, are we a big target. Which, for melee foes, is not a big deal. It's these ranged jerks that we need to watch out for. Pony! Okay, so... Oh, come on, Charite. Oh, it says it at the top. I should pay attention. Hello, portrait. Now these, you keep moving, and then you can hit them. Easy peasy. I'm gonna get the bony. Oh, and a portrait. Now, unlike Ghouls and Ghosts and like Volgar the Viking, it's not the same every time, so you can't just learn the level and speed run the bejesus out of it. You actually need to get good at the game itself. I don't have the range to destroy all these enemies. I might be able to hit him with an axe, though. Brilliant! Now, I don't know what these fairy chests are, because I've never been able to meet the prerequisites for it before. And I found a rune of balance. Apparently it's for a cape. Okie doke. Onward. No adornments for you. So we can go up or over. I like to the left. Oh, I don't like to the left at all. Let's give it a try. Oh, right, we don't fall down from those bookcases. Those are ugly and dangerous. Feels like I'm playing Binding of Isaac. How much health do they have? They have a lot of health. I am leaving. Oh, this was not a great idea either. So you can see, if you make a bad turn and have not really played the game enough, you can have some bad times. Now, those level 20-some enemies make me think it might not be possible to just speed run it with just one iteration. I don't know though. Coprolalia! Apparently, expletives will be spewing from Sir Hornsby. So knaves have low stats but can deal devastating strikes. Henrietta II is a plain old mage. And Lady Jenny the Knight has gigantism. Well, let's give the mage another try. Maybe now we understand how to use them a little better. At 120, we don't have enough for much of anything, except upgrading our knight. Because 150 was for the helmet that we upgraded. So Yeah. We probably need 200 for the boots. So let's just upgrade the knight. Even though we're not a knight. Class upgraded! Promote your knights into paladins. Through rigorous training, paladins have learned how to block blows from any direction. Okay. Maybe I can actually block regularly. That would be interesting. I don't have enough cash for you, blacksmith. We're gonna keep moving. So we've got 70 hit points, which is not all that great, but we've got a nifty giant sword thing. So I don't know what this spell does, but I'm sure it's interesting. Really? This is how we start off? As you can see, I'm very bad at those puzzles. I don't have... It's been a long time since I played The Legend of Zelda 2 and gotten that down stab down. Poor Lady Henrietta did not live very long. Lady Antoinette is very small. Sir Scorpio the Paladin, flexible but has ADHD, which is not necessarily bad. You conduct electricity very well. Lovely. Endomorph, not much knockback, so dwarfism, or... yeah, let's go with the paladin, so we can block and see what that massive sword is all about. We got no money, because that was a terrible, terrible opening. And if I do play this game for the series, I'll get better at that. I just need the practice. And having death be your motivator for that first bit... Ooh, why, hello. I probably should have been able to do better, but alas, hey now. Okay, so we've got a lot going on here. I'm gonna go down. Come on, fire. What? I'm not entirely certain what that did. It just summoned a giant sword that just... okay. Oh, it only takes 2 hits to kill those guys. We might want to do that then. Oh, we lost some money! Well, missed some money at least. Okay, we need to get... here's a good place. Yeah, no getting away from me. Come on, fire. And fire! Come on, you know you want to fire. Oh, bookcases. There we go. Jump and stab. See, you get the hang of it pretty quick, because, well, if you don't, you die. But I have not played any Binding of Isaac, so keeping track of all of these missiles all at once is a little hard on the brain. Okay. But I imagine that's another thing that you just get used to. Okay, so we've got 2 of these guys here. Oh, and... ah, that was no good. Oh, you can destroy those traps. Good. So we've got a bit of money this time around. We're doing a little better. Come on, fire. So yeah, eventually I'll get used to that move, because I imagine that will be incredibly useful against enemies. Down we go. Oh, great. There's probably something really terrible over here, isn't there? A teleporter! Got some magic back. Got some health back. And we could teleport back to the beginning if we wanted. Convenient. Oh, great. This is not where I wanted to be. But that's a great place to end the episode. I was killed by a rage. Not gonna force me to rage quit, by the way. I love this game. Even if you guys don't pick it because you don't think it'll be entertaining, I'm sure I'll end up playing it eventually. Even if I just play it off camera, this is fantastic. I love roguelikes. I love platformers. It's a fantastic combination of the two. We didn't get into some of the more interesting handicaps because some of them are just off the wall. Like being scared of chickens, being scared of clowns, being flatulent. I'm not even sure about the irritable bowel syndrome and what it makes your character do, but it's got a fantastic sense of humor. It's got a great level of difficulty. All in all, I love it. If you love it, leave a like on this video to cast your vote for this being the one of the 5 that I play. If you want me to play one of the others, leave a like on the video of that one. And I will see you in the first real episode of whichever game you pick from Lyte's Spring Break.